What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering. I hope you're having a safe day. I will continue to be working. I don't know if you've been tracking it, but there is some virtue signal holiday today. I can't keep up with it. Apparently it's Blackout Tuesday, whatever that is. Corporations are not posting to social media because that will end bad things, apparently. I get bringing awareness. Awareness is good. But if there is no learning and teaching after that awareness is brought, you've just wasted everybody's time. And I'm not sure what companies like Nickelodeon are going to do to teach anybody anything. But apparently it's frightening little children all around the world who just wanted to watch Paw Patrol and got greeted by 8 minutes of a reel of I Can't Breathe, causing kids to panic and causing a bunch of people on Twitter to say, I don't care about that. I don't care. I don't care. It's stunning and brave, as you can imagine. Now, Nickelodeon went off air for nearly 9 minutes. Children's television network Nickelodeon went off air for nearly 9 minutes to honor Mr. Floyd. The network stopped scheduled programming for exactly 8 minutes and 46 seconds. I assume the length of that video. The same amount of time. Okay. During the moment of solidarity, the screen went orange with a message reading, "You have the right to be seen, heard, and respected as a citizen of the world. You have the right to a world that is peaceful." Really? Are these the same people that are saying it's stunning and brave to chuck bricks? You have the right to be protected from all sorts of bad things. You have the right, blah, blah, blah. This symbolic moment follows a weekend of social unrest. Nickelodeon has received praise for this statement from some parents, and other parents have criticized the move, saying it isn't the right platform for such a statement that scares the children. Nickelodeon defending the decision, saying, unfortunately, some kids live in fear every day. So all of them should, I guess, is the implication. Now, in a week, everybody will have moved on. Even the folks from the NAACP have said the exact same thing when Jimmy Fallon went on yesterday to apologize for the 80th time that he did blackface 20 years ago. This is what happens. Everybody rushes because they want a solution now. Hollywood celebrities donate big chunks of money into organizations that people think are charitable, but most of them are corrupt, and very few dollars actually reach where they're supposed to go. People virtue signal online, people gather in the streets, and the next week everyone forgets. So when you have everyone's attention, what are they seeing right now? They're seeing people behaving badly. And what are they learning? What are the kids learning by having Nickelodeon have I Can't Breathe on their screen? You see tweets like this from Kenberly. I really don't give an F about white children being afraid of Nickelodeon's I Can't Breathe commercial. Black kids are being told that they could get ended just for being black. Stop being a little bee and tell Tommy what he's watching in the first place. Yeah, that's right. Don't have the conversation with your kids when you're ready or when they're ready. Have a giant mega corporation force it upon your family while you're out of the room. I'm sure kids freak out. They don't know what that message is. They don't know what's going on. But everyone's calling them Karens, which I'm sure there are plenty of Karens. You'll see some things like, let's be real, Karen. You're not upset that Nickelodeon scared your kid. You're upset that your kid is now asking questions that you're not equipped and comfortable to answer. Okay. So I don't understand. I mean, what if Nickelodeon ran a 10-minute commercial for black on black crime during tomorrow? Not every day, just tomorrow. Would you be cool with that? I'm just saying. Is it the same thing? Maybe not exactly, but the idea is that The idea is the same. You put your kid in front of Nickelodeon to watch Paw Patrol or SpongeBob SquarePants, not to be fed, in this case, a fine, in my opinion, message, but I'm in my mid-30s. If I had a 4-year-old watching it and having a meltdown about it, is that 4-year-old ready to have the conversation? I don't know. But thanks, Nickelodeon. You've decided when I have to talk to my children about a complex issue like race. You know, why don't you start running? What if they ran, abstinence commercials? Would you all be saying that's cool? You know, statistically, it's just smart for young men and women to abstain. It's not something that I care about personally. Go get some, but I'm saying statistically, it's better to wait till you don't have a kid when you're 16. You don't get the herp. These are just good things. You don't get the clap, the old drippy nozzle. But what if Nickelodeon were to run that? You'd be cool with that too? It's not Nickelodeon's place to force conversations upon anyone. It's Nickelodeon's place to provide the programming that people pay for, not to push political opinions on children. Obviously, this one it's not exactly like vote for Joe, but it's just not their place. And here's a video for 8 minutes. It just said, "I can't breathe." And everyone's praising it, and I don't know. I think it's a complicated issue, but I don't think it's a Cartoon Network's job or right to push these kind of conversations into households that maybe aren't ready for it. What if, you see on Nickelodeon, they have "I Can't Breathe" commercial that shows how long 9 minutes really is. During this 9 minutes, you hear nothing, just breathing. Very powerful stuff. Absolutely. You want to run it. You want to run it on late night talk show hosts? Sure. Twitter loves it, though. It's our job to use our platform to make sure their voices are heard and their stories are told. From Nickelodeon. Obviously, it's an unpopular opinion to say they shouldn't do this, but they shouldn't do this. I think that it's not their right to bring these type of issues into children's homes. But if that's their right, then it's people's right to unsubscribe. It's people's right to turn the channel and not put Nickelodeon back on. And I'm sure they knew that going into it. It's a weird thing right now because it's like this message that there's nothing wrong with. You know what I mean? Like, yes, judging people, acting differently towards people based on their race is bad. Of course it is. I'm not going to disagree with that. But I am going to point out that, maybe Nickelodeon isn't the channel to have, force that conversation on young kids. Maybe I'm just wrong. And maybe my subscribers, my viewers will tell me, "No, dude, it's totally fine. I support this." I mean, are they harming anybody by this? Probably not. But, because it's this issue, because it's now, I think generally people are okay with it. But I also am not seeing a ton of people. I'm seeing a lot of straw men here. I see a lot of people, white people, being enraged over Nickelodeon, scaring them. Where are all these popular white people tweets that are mad? People mad. Where are they? I mean, you get a few comments and everybody's, okay, let's see. Confused why anyone wouldn't want their children to see the Nickelodeon broadcast and educate them about Black Lives Matter. Well, maybe because they're not ready for it. Let's see. This is not the right platform. Oh, okay. This is not the right platform for this at all. The average age of children that watch your show are under 12. And if anything, all you're doing is scaring children, and that's just wrong. Nickelodeon BTFOs them. Got him. I'm sure this is going to do a ton to change people's opinions, right? I'm sure it's going to do a ton. I'm sure that all these parents that don't want this kind of thing, the people that are upset by this, are just going to, get down on their knees and accept their corporate overlords' marketing. And, next time when they do it and it's, a political ad or something else, this is the precedent being set. I mean, look, yes, racism bad. Everybody knows that. Okay, here's one. Kate Hopkins, what are you doing? Did you really try to push this out on tiny children? I don't know who Kate Hopkins is. 1 million followers. Yeah, I don't think it's the right place for it. I don't know where the right place is, but, Nickelodeon ain't it, I don't think. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.